From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Andrew Adams.
Nice morning across Oklahoma on our Lucky Star Skycam network. Peaks of blue sky and some clouds out there. Most of us dry. Flags blowing off and on. You see them, but overall not a super consistent wind for all of us. A lot windier elsewhere around the state as a cold front has finally started to make its way through Oklahoma this morning, and that is going to help us out over the next couple of days. A few showers up in northwestern Oklahoma, still floating through the panhandle right now, the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. Most of the state very dry. Front passed through central Oklahoma. You could see it on Next Gen Doppler Live radar right there. You see those ripples right at the beginning of this? That's actually that surface front coming through, and that was enough energy to spark off a couple sprinkles up in Lincoln County. No thunder, and most of those have already just about rained themselves out. They'll kind of pop up and collapse under their own weight. But even though the front is passed through at the surface, it's still very warm. 87. This isn't, a big cold front like we get later into the fall. This one is going to take some time to do its magic. 87 right now, Oklahoma City. 60s and 50s still up in the high plains. The one noticeable thing right now is that we don't have as many heat advisories and excessive heat warnings as we did earlier this week when we had them all the way from the Gulf of Mexico all the way to Minnesota. Now we've got them kind of confined, shrunk down. It is a cooler air mass that is coming down the plains, but still hot this afternoon. Feels like 100 to 107 degrees for most of Oklahoma. Those showers up in the panhandle will eventually drift into northwestern Oklahoma later today. Could drop just a couple sprinkles. 20 to 10% chance for some pop-up showers and thunderstorms, mainly along and south of I-40. That will be our initial chance for storms today. We'll go overnight to find our, I would say, better chance for rain, a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms from central into southern Oklahoma tomorrow morning, basically from around 4 to 8 a.m. So I'll be tracking that tomorrow morning if you'll wake up with us on Sunday. Nothing really severe out of that, but there could be some loud storms in there. I would not be surprised to see some lightning makers out of that. They'll be off into southeastern Oklahoma by the afternoon, and then we're drying things out tomorrow night. Something nice to see. Something less nice to see is the kind of sparse rain totals we get out of this. We're looking at a tenth to a quarter, maybe half an inch at best, which just isn't going to cut it, especially in southern Oklahoma, where we've now gone 40 to 45 days without a quarter inch of rainfall. They've actually been drying out pretty steadily over the past month and a half or so. SSM Health Cam, there's the blue sky with some clouds on top of it on our Lucky Star Skycam network. 87 out there. There's the north wind at Will Rogers, and even though we have a north wind, it's still hot around the metro. Mid-80s to 90 degrees right now in Norman. Some upper 70s up to the northwest, some 60s out in the panhandle. There's that cooler air that will eventually surge in to central Oklahoma, but a breezy day. We've got wind gusts right now, 5 to 20 miles per hour in central Oklahoma. Out west, 15 to 25 miles per hour out of the north. With the north wind, we'll be a few degrees cooler than we were yesterday afternoon. Oklahoma City at 99, Piedmont to El Reno, mid-90s, 95 and 96, 97 in Guthrie. South of I-40, we're looking at still above 100 to 104 this afternoon. Very hot. Southern Oklahoma, much of the same, more triple-digit heat. Northern Oklahoma, mid-90s, 86 in Woodward, 89 in Alva this afternoon. Let's do 78 in Guyman for something nice. 10 to 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. Better chance for the pop-up showers and storms is southern Oklahoma. Central and southern Oklahoma tonight into tomorrow morning. We'll watch for that little cluster of thunderstorms to develop. Some lightning, some heavy rain. That's about what you can expect from those. 72 to start the day tomorrow. Low 70s and upper 60s up in northwestern Oklahoma. And then we're back in the 80s tomorrow afternoon. 87 Oklahoma City, 88 in Clinton, mid-80s to the north. Still in the 90s to the south, but can't complain too much about that. And then the storms move well off into far southeastern Oklahoma by tomorrow afternoon. We'll stay dry for the next few days after this until we get to the weekend. We'll keep an eye on next Sunday. Low-end chance we can see some more rain. Bigger picture is once we get past Wednesday, we're going to start to heat things back up, heading toward the first football week in Oklahoma next Saturday. That's all I got for now. News 9 is going to be back in just a few minutes.